Just because I'm laughing that people are still trying to say this is a buff and not a nerf, showing a complete lack of understanding how this game even works. So let's do one of these side by side videos to show, you know, and I'm not going to get into the lightsaber nerf and other stuff, but let's just talk about the orb nerf with the bug. Before these, for the past few years of the games, when Vegito was attacking to do an orb, it always hit at -1, which automatically triggered a bug, which I also first talked about when the game was coming out. This makes the fireball no longer count as a fireball, thus you can not reflect it or homing dash out of it normally. And it inflicts real stun, which is significant because of just how much stun that move does. It allowed safe Banshee Blast, safe homing dashes from the too hard. It also resets you right back to that sweet spot where I showed you, which is even better because Vegito actually could then take advantage of the priority system that the game runs on, automatically putting Vegito back in the advantage for the next exchange. So basically you could loop this pressure in a sense, always putting yourself back right in that mid sweet spot range, right? Just picking and choosing which next form of stagger press you wanted to go for. Rinse and repeat, go for something else, whatever, right? And of course the caveat as well to that was, let's say if the opponent actually were to try to reflect out of that one single frame, if you had done a sassy kick, now your string becomes +3 even instead of -4 when you do sassy kicks. So now in this patch though, what happens is all the orbs automatically are true combos, so to speak. Thus, they follow the normal rules of the game. So what happens when you do this? Well, now you can't do safe Banshee Blast stuff anymore whatsoever. Because even if you try to manually do the bug by doing a delay, you have too much momentum from the attack, so you can still be punished even if you do the bug. Also, that momentum applies not just for Banshee Blast stuff, right? Because actually, that means you can't do it from other attacks as well. Because if you try to delay your stand medium from where you would be using stand medium or your stand light, if you try to delay it to do the bug, the fireball misses. So, orb misses if you go from for this in the first place if you do this, right? If you try to delay it to get the hit. So can you still do a close orb and do the bug? Yes, you can still do a close orb and do the bug, but since you are doing a close orb, and with the momentum, because of the momentums of your next attacks are going to come out, you can't do a double, right? So now you can only do one bug a string, not two, as it's not possible to time this mid-screen, right? Which also means if you're going for the sassy kick bug, this also no longer works realistically unless the opponent reflected immediately, because you can't do the second orb to do the sassy kick bug because you need the orb. So unless the guy reflected immediately, you can't do the sassy kick bug anymore either, right? So anyway, can you still do a single orb bug from all these setups for pressure, stagger pressure? Yeah, you can. But you cannot do double orb setups, you know what I mean? You can't, it just doesn't work, right? Because now the opponent can get out of it from normal means, right? So no more safe Banshee Blast, no more same sassy kick bug if the guy reflected. All that stuff just does not work the same anymore. Anyway, so I just thought this was funny because I still see people trying to say this is a buff, and people are putting out, this patch to last patch comparison videos. It's like, wow, you guys really have no fucking idea how this game even works, right? Anyway, remember if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks, the end.